This week's episode is brought to you by Site5, web hosting made simple. Visit jcast/site5 today. Audible. For your free 14-day trial and free audiobook, visit jcast/audible. And The Education Guide. Whether you're looking for the right college or need career training to land a new job, The Education Guide will connect you with a school that matches your needs. Visit jcast/education today.
Japancast.net
Japancast のビデオエピソードへようこそ。ひとみです。
Oda desu. Playing your favorites from yesterday and today with news, traffic, and the weather on the top and bottom of every hour. This is Japancast episode 49.
You're stealing.
Huh?
Stealing?
Stealing what?
From local radio.
Local radio? No, not me. So as you can see, I've got the old Japancast audio microphone. I have no idea how this is going to sound.
The microphone is simply an electrical ear, the ear of the broadcast listeners.
It's very noisy over there.
Yeah, the server's over there. So hopefully this will be better than last two episodes where my microphone was failing. It's going to be a very short episode today. It's 4th of July weekend here. I mean, I guess it's 4th of July weekend in the entire world. But here in the United States, that's Independence Day. So,
In Japanese, we say 独立記念日。
独立
記念日。
記念日。
独立 means to be on your own. And 記念日 means anniversary. So, 独立記念日。
Cool.
Independence Day.
So we just have a little bit of a shorter episode this week. One thing I wanted to mention first before we get going is that we went ahead and decided to put show notes in the Japancast shop so that you no longer have to be a donator to the show if you wanted to pick up show notes. So just go to jcast/shop and all the ones that were available for all the video episodes are currently there.
Right.
And we're going to work on going back to the older audio episodes and putting those up later. So you no longer have to be a subscriber or a donator to get show notes. But, of course, we prefer that you are a subscriber. But you don't have to be.
Right.
We try to make things as affordable and easy for everybody as possible. So.
Right.
Anything else?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, I'm going to put J-pop, J-rock lesson that we completed a few weeks ago.
Right.
I'm going to put that.
Registration?
Yeah.
In the shop.
In the shop.
Okay.
Hi. So if you're interested. Hi.
You can pre-register. Okay.
Hi.
I think then we'll move on to Culture Corner, but we wanted to first thank our donators. Thank you guys. And as always, remember that it's your support that's keeping us going, and every dollar does make a difference. And as always, the amount is 100% up to you. So whatever's affordable for you, doesn't matter how much it is, but if you do more than $20 a month, you can do a 30-minute Skype session with Hitomi for whatever you want to talk about.
Hi.
So just visit Japancast.net, and on the right side of the screen, you'll see Buy Hitomi a Cup of Coffee, or on Facebook, you can go on the left side, and you'll see a button that says Donate, and you can donate there. So thanks to our donators.
はい、どうもありがとうございます。
Up next, we have Culture Corner. So this week we are Culture Corner crazy. We have multiple, well, more than one. Culture Corner.
Meaning two?
I was trying to, build up their anticipation. Okay, we have two.
Yeah.
First thing was I've been watching. Is it Hanasaku Iroha?
Okay.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Hanasaku Iroha.
And I've been watching it for a while, and one of the things I noticed was that the grandmother character, Sui Shijima, she's often smoking this pipe of some kind. And at first when I saw her smoking it, I thought it was one of those like old-fashioned long cigarette holders that you see in like Bugs Bunny cartoons or like the Flintstones. But I realized it looked more like a pipe than a cigarette holder. It had a curve on the end. So I was doing some research trying to figure out what the heck this thing is, and it's called kiseru.
Kiseru.
What I found, you found a little different information, but what I found was that the pipe originated in Cambodia.
No, the name itself. Where
See,
this
the article
name
I found
comes.
said the actual pipe originated, the style of pipe
Oh,
originated
really?
in Cambodia.
In Japanese, it says it's just a name. This kiseru.
Right,
This
so
name
this was,
came
I didn't
from-
find this though on Wikipedia. I found this on a
Okay.
pipe collector's
Ah,
website.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more accurate then.
So I don't know. But he said that it came from Cambodia, and that's why kiseru is written in katakana instead of kanji or hiragana.
But we do have kanji.
Mm-hmm.
I look it up.
So these pipes are generally made from a tube of bamboo or wood, and then on either end they have the stem or the bowl, and those are usually made from either silver or bronze, which is very
Metal,
different
some kind of
from
metal.
Western style pipes, like your Sherlock Holmes pipe. Might be wooden except for the stem, which is going to be some kind of resin or these days plastic. But the rest of it is usually wood or something like that. I'm not really much of a pipe smoker. I smoke cigars occasionally.
Occasionally.
Maybe today I'll smoke a cigar. So I thought it was pretty cool. And what also was really interesting in my research was that the tobacco, if you've ever seen pipe tobacco, it's very fine grain, almost like coffee looking. But for kiseru, it almost looks like stringy, like hair. It's very unusual how it's cut. And the bowl on kiseru is very small. So smoking it, you really only puff on it a couple times
And done.
and done. It's not something like here. Again, the Sherlock Holmes thing, you put it in your mouth and he walks around and he's just puffing on it for a long time. And it doesn't work the same. And I also found that it's becoming very popular amongst street culture in Japan to start smoking these again because it shows you your connection to the samurai era. That back then, only a samurai would even be allowed to smoke one of these or have the money to be able to get one.
Right, because it's a expensive thing.
Yeah,
I
silver or
guess.
bronze. So now it's kind of a cool thing. So I'm not encouraging you to go out and smoke, but
No.
if you want to be cool, then you have to smoke.
No.
Don't smoke. It's very bad for you. All smoking is bad for you and will cause you all sorts of hideous diseases, such as growing a second head out of the side of your neck.
No.
I'm not a medical professional, but I know it's happened. I saw it in a newspaper at the grocery store,
Yeah, those.
along with Bat Boy. Bat Boy escaped from hell. So,
What?
you don't know Bat Boy. Bat Boy's awesome. Anyway, what do you have?
Oh, the second one?
Yes. I'm done talking about pipes.
The next one is a phrase. 茶柱が立つ。茶柱が立つ。So, 茶 like お茶 the same. Yeah, tea. 柱 or 柱 in this case. I mean 柱 because it's a compound word 茶柱. But that's why pronunciation changes from 柱 to 柱. So by itself it's 柱, which means post or pillar. 柱. And 立つ means to stand. So 茶柱が立つ literally means a tea stalk stands
Upright.
upright, right? Yeah, like this. And then this means this if this happens, it means good luck or good omen.
So I have a clip that we can play here from Nichijou, where I'm only going to play a small section of it, but in this section, the longer version, it's episode 11 if you haven't seen it. It's an older grandpa character walking around talking about all the terrible things that are going on in his life and all the bad things, and then he's making tea, and this happens, and he doesn't say like lucky or anything like that. He just sees it, and I didn't understand, and you saw it, and then that's why we decided to talk about this, was because I didn't understand what the point was of this little green piece of tea pointed straight up and down in his cup. So.
Right. So if you find a tea stalk, floating upright in your teacup, then it's a good luck.
Cool. All right. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll be right back.
食べ物で思い出したが、先月の誕生日プレゼント、なんかバターロールだったし。いかんいかん。こんな後ろ向きな考えはぶっちゃってしまえ。もっと楽しいことを考えなければ。誰だ?
All right.
So if you have a cup of tea and tea stalk is floating upright, you can say 茶柱が立ってる. 茶柱が立ってる. So which literally means, wow, a tea stalk is floating upright.
Cool.
Right. Meaning, yay, good luck. It's a lucky sign.
Awesome. Well, up next we have a phrase or idiom of the week. But before we do that, wanted to thank the Education Guide for sponsoring us. Head to jcast/education. And what they do is you can search by your location or by degree or certification, things like that. And they will help you find a college or university or trade school, adult education that's for what you are looking for or in your area, so you can research, find out more information about that. So head to jcast/education and check them out. All right, up next, phrase or idiom. Okay, we have our phrase or idiom. And it's getting really noisy in here because it's getting really warm, and I can hear the server fans keep getting louder and louder and louder. So what do we have for a phrase or idiom?
キセル乗車 or キセル乗り.
We just learned kiseru.
Right, that's why I used it. Yeah. キセル乗車 or some people say キセル乗り. So 乗車 means to get on some kind of vehicle. And nori too, it means to ride on something.
I thought nori was what you put on.
No. Nori comes from noru, to get on some kind of vehicle.
So you get on a vehicle and you smoke a pipe.
No. But kiseru, we just, learned kiseru, what that is. But this kiseru jōsha means, or kiseru nori, means cheating on train fare.
Cheating on a train fare.
By buying tickets, covering only the first and last portion of the journey. Just the first one and then the last portion. And then the between. You
just skip.
Right, you don't
for
pay.
Your tickets.
Right. That's called, so that's, crime.
Yes.
Right. キセル乗車 or キセル乗り. So why,
right, well,
why is it called kiseru?
Why they use kiseru in that is that you're buying a ticket for the beginning and the end. And in a kiseru pipe, the stem where you put your mouth and the bowl where you put the tobacco. Are we doing a dance here?
No.
Are both made out of silver or brass or what is it?
Yeah,
bronze.
some kind of metal.
They're the expensive part, and the center part is made out of bamboo or wood, and it's the inexpensive or replaceable part. So you pay here, and you pay here, and you skip here.
Right.
So, kiseru.
Because metal in Japanese is kinzoku. So kin itself means money, gold or money. So only you use money on the beginning and the end. Like kiseru.
Right. That's pretty interesting. It's really cool. All right. That is then our phrase of the week.
Hi.
So you can use that when you skip on your train fare in Japan.
Don't.
When the cops arrest you, tell them you were just practicing your Japanese. Don't tell them where you learned it. Or say that she taught you.
No.
I think that's about it for this week.
Hi.
Thanks to Audible for sponsoring us. Jcast/Audible. Get your free audiobook.
Hi.
And short episode. We'll see you next time with a full one.
はい。じゃあまたね。